Right, what a journey today. Right, so silly numpty here, yeah, gets all here, sets the bed and the baby up, starts setting the pod and the rods up, cradle and all the nets and all the usual sort of stuff. Yeah, so an hour's drive, and I forgot those two things over there. Yeah, the bucket and the bag. Now what's in the bag? Well, the bag has pretty much got all the essentials in it, and the bucket has got the bait in it, hook baits, and also leads in it. Right, so I thought, could I make do? So I was having a look and I thought, I've got no leads, I ain't got no hook baits. All I had was literally boilies, which are on that stump there. That's literally all I had, but nothing to anchor them down. So I phones up the bailiff. I said, look, this is the situation. I'm going to leave the bed, the bivvy and all that lot up, chuck the cradle in there, put the rods and everything back in the car, and go drive an hour again to go and pick them up, and then another hour back. So it's just gone 3 o'clock and I have only just touched my rods into the water. The stump, this is what I've been wanting for a long time. Now, spotted them. Yeah, as soon as I got here, I spotted them. Literally just a little bit further than halfway out, all on the surface. And as I put the rods in, the boat's like, well, you've just put that rod, the fish is directly over the top. It's like, yeah, I know it is, but it won't go down yet because obviously it's on the surface. So the weather is up to now like this, a bit patchy cloud and stuff like that. Tomorrow is forecasted rain. Now it is going to be a southerly wind, yeah, so it is actually coming from south, which is literally that way, so it's going to be blowing right into the bivvy, but the water still going this way. I'm in the deep end, there's not much more water over that way, so I'm in the prime spot anyway, which is where I want it to be. Poof, have it.
Look at the crazy eyes. Crazy. Yeah, crazy.
I have been round, I have put some bait in, and I've like spread it, so I've done like a road anyway. Now these are what I was using. These are my porta pals, and inside them I've just got these little Avid bags. Yeah, roughly old in boiler wise, depending on what you go for, about probably 2.5 kilo. Yeah, now I've still got some in there. Bear in mind I actually throw a stick some out, some shorter as well. Yeah, so there's a nice Ranger, and I've just whoa, a nice long line of them. And I've also put all the pellets out as well. Literally every pellet what I had, I put those out as well, and I put those out between the 3 rods as well, but mainly 2. Yeah, and the reason why I've mainly gone 2 is because if I blow that swim over there, then I've got somewhere else to be putting them. Now my right hand rod, I've actually gone a little bit further right, so if anything, that has not actually got any freebies around it, so that is just a single on its own. And then the middle rod on the left hand rod is obviously on that. Got a sparker on it, but the problem is with sparkers actually on the stoves, they're just too bloody low down. Half time you end up burning your hand, don't you? So how do I get around it? Right, use a normal lighter. I've had this in my bag for probably a year. Anyway, I started using it, and it's a wind one. Yeah, it's, you can hear it when it's on. So push that in. It's barbecue lighter, isn't it? Fall off again. Fall off. So, the old jungle sprayers had to come out because these Chinooks have been, yeah, big, nasty, horrible Chinooks trying to bite the old ear rolls. Yeah, so the jungle sprayers come out on the ears, on the front of the bivvy, on the door. So try and keep them out of there because I do not want those things. No, bloody big things. Yeah, could even overpower that boat. Hear them things coming in. One's just landed on my little finger, having a little gnaw. I'm not putting out on my hands. Yeah, I just literally pump sprayed it, but that was a big one. Left hand rod brings what we're wanting. Yeah, it's not a PB, but it's a bigger fish. Yeah, it's a bigger fish. This is quite heavy. But like I say, it's not a PB, so it's not a weigher. So this is the fine stuff, the light one. Left hand rod, that last fish were, and right over there. Yeah, right over there. 100 yards. Comfortable cast, easy. Well, I'll tell you one thing, guys. Obviously, when I went and put the bait in yesterday, yeah, I put a little bit out with a thrower stick anyway, but to reach where I wanted to be, because it is 100 yards, it's only like putting ones and twos in the, sorry about me, I've got some in it, yeah. So with the thrower stick, it would literally, it's 100 yards across there, and to get the bait there, you can only put like ones and twos in, and just throw it out, but you're there forever doing it that way. So my plan of attack yesterday were to go round and actually put the bait in anyway. Now, I'm glad I did it yesterday, and I did plan to do it yesterday because obviously the weather forecast where it's going to be like all this rain today. And if I tried doing that today, I'd be in the water. Yeah, so that's going to be slippy as hell over there. It is literally a drop like that. Yeah, it is a really sheer drop. You got nothing to hold on to when you're going down and stuff like that. So if you're going to slide, you're going to slide. And you're dropping right into 6 foot of water on the other end, maybe more. Very, very snaggy over there. And when I say snaggy, it is literally like, obviously all the trees and all that lot, it's all branches what's obviously dropped off, obviously over time, and they're all still there. And that's the reason why I'm not fishing right tight into them. I'm fishing tight up to them, but not in them, you know what I mean? Because if I get a fish go, I know it's going left or right, yeah, and it's just going to be straight over those branches and stuff like that, or under the branches, and it's going to tether up the fish. It's not going to do it any good. It's going to be a ping and break, so that's the reason why I'm not doing that. But yeah, as I went and put the bait in, I literally went from basically 3 gaps, so I know where my markers are, and I've just done a long line of bait, yeah, so a little bit like my road sort of thing. Quack quack. No, there is it. Come on then. Come on. Come on. It's dry in here. You're wet through. Yeah, wiggly wiggly worm. Quack quack. Oh, drop back. That's a little angry one. Back end. Definitely ready to spawn that one, isn't it? Look at that. Angry. Nice black common. Same again. SLK, dumbbell. So now that's 2 fish on the same bait. They're all getting switched over onto that. Moosh. Right, the rod's literally just gone back in. Obviously started doing a bit of filming. It's not been in 5 minutes now. That was a double dumbbell that. I put one on sideways towards to the up first, and then one just literally lengthways, yeah. And it was a one what I wasn't expecting to go. Hey-oh. That was a middle rod, and that's on the bungee rig. No flying back lead or back lead whatsoever. It's just literally there. So that's 3 fish now. I was actually playing that one in the bivvy. It was only a small one. Yeah, I've not done no pictures or videos of that one. I've just literally unhooked it in and there. It was roughly between 4 and 5 at the max. Yeah, as a guess. Bear in mind, these are all guess weights what I'm doing. They're not accurate. Yeah, when you guess them, it's a guess. End of the day. Could be bigger, could be smaller. Okay, but it doesn't matter. It's a fish. That's the way I look at things. But yeah, my elbows are absolutely, you can see, look, soaking wet through. That's where it's come through the coat. So that one there, hit into it and run straight back in the bivvy, and I'm playing it from inside here. Had it dancing all around. It's like, right, it's time to come in the net, and in the net it is. But yeah, it's absolutely soaking wet. So I did put the coat back on. Obviously I was always unhooking it. I just netted it, rested the net, went and got my coat, the old pliers down, yeah, long nose stainless steel ones what I was showing you on the last video, not the last video, last outing should I say. Unhooked it and just rolled the net back into the water. A little common, yeah, roughly about that sort of thing. Not me, massive, but same again, fat, very fat. So these are going to be spawning soon. Yeah, I didn't think they would, because obviously the weather, yeah, how it's been. April is normally April showers, and it hasn't been April showers. It's been more like January, hasn't it? So yeah, 3 on the bank. So I've met my target. That's what I was wanting. 3. Told that to Coochie. I said I'm aiming for 3, and then all going well, have a go at that mystery as well. That one what nobody can catch. Well, that was an absolutely melting take, and that's due to the bungee rig with the elastic in. They don't know what to do with it, so they just bolt like crazy. A bit bigger than the others. There we are. That'll do. Bit smashed up. I love onions. Yeah. Anything scaly. I'm being behaved as well. Oh, stunning. Good little fight, this. Yeah, good little fight. Here's the rig. Now I've lengthened them, yeah, and it's this one what seems to be doing more. Now it is 2 on the left rod, 2 on the middle rod, 3 on the left rod, 2 on the middle rod. It's 5 fish, sorry. Yeah, I've had another one as well. And then also a run on the middle rod, but pulled into it, got it back X amount, 20-25 foot, and then it dropped off. I felt it was only small. It's like, I'm not bothered anyway. Yeah, well, fish is fish, isn't it? It's still nice. So here we are then. So a little bit longer as I generally do. Right, now we're on the long shanks, and instead of using those dodgy liner crappy things what are just too flexible and they don't bloody work, good old string tube, yeah, keeps it stiff, keeps it where I want it. Yeah, where if that was thing, look, it's not bending, yeah, and that's how I want it. You put them liner crappy things on and they bend all over the shop. So is that actually working when it's going into the fish's mouth? Well, it's not set how I set it, is it? So it's moving around. So string tube obviously don't. Okay, yeah, it's working as blowback rig. It's on the rig it tackle bait screws, which has actually got an oval ring on it, which seems to be working much better than just a standard round ring. But there's a difference. Look at the long. They're the extra long bait screws. Okay, so I need to put another bait on there now, and this is what's doing the damage to the catch rate. Yeah, bringing it right up. I'm actually double baiting it. Yeah, they're taking the double bait more than what they are taking a single bait, and that is it. Doing it like that, and that's what's doing the biz. Hello duckies, bye bye duckies. Little tungsten sleeve on there, doesn't really require it for the heli system, just literally helps it. It can be any length, long or short. That's a short one, which is a quarter one. It's all straight, as you can tell. Yeah, it's all nice and straight in that lot. And to straighten this, it's just literally get the rig pullers and then just literally give it a little pull, instead of messing about with steam, turning the kettle on. But that is what is going to be going on to the right hand rod. So there's 2 rods on that already, what is already catching fish, and the right hand rod, what is doing absolutely jack naff all, is going to be going on this as well. Yeah, so they're all going to be on the same thing. 7 fish. Right, it's not a monster again, but it's fat. Really fat on this, so it's definitely been on something. Yeah, like I say, not big, as you can tell by my fingers. About 5. Hello ducky, I say look at that. Right, so the lake what I've come to here, yeah, don't get me wrong, there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of small fish in there. Yeah, and I'm not the same way, some people can probably guess, but there's going to be no comments, so hopefully no one can actually put on there. But yeah, like I say, there is a lot of small ones, so it's getting past them. Yeah, and it could be quite tough actually, to be fair. Now, if I was chucking into the middle, I can guarantee you it's going to be small. Now, when I say small, some of those aren't even going to be reaching £2 in weight. Yeah. So, and don't get me wrong, I want bends in the rods, but I don't want 1 and 2 pounders on. So that's where I am. Not only that, there is a fish what goes up and down there, what people's add on, mainly from this peg and a couple of the others, and they've not been able to land this fish. It snaps lines, it snaps rods. Yeah, so I'm having a little dabble for that as well. Okay, I've already told the bailiff, and I've told the other one, if I ever get this fish on and I get it in, I don't care if you turn around and say there's no flotation device and that lot in here. If I get that on, it's going in there, you're getting a phone call, you get your arse down here and you see exactly what it is. Now, I don't care what you say, but when you look at this, if I can get it, lovely dark fins. Right, you ready? Yes, I am. Oh yes. And then the other side, flipping, give you a bit more drink then. Another clean. Right, look at that. How can that not be welcome? Good mouth on it, doesn't look like it's been done many times at all. Yeah, how can you not welcome something like that? Right rod again, number 9. Oh, about that big, that one. Yeah, that was. I'd be generous if I go say £2. Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, that was being generous, £2 that I'd say. In the net, twist it out, turn the net upside down, let it go. Gold, lovely golden common, like, but like I say, picking that up, it was a one-hand job sort of thing, not a two-handed. I can not take that. We're in it. Oh, it's blind on this side. We'll call you Popeye then. I don't know what his actual name is, but I'm going to call you Popeye. I don't know if you can work out. There it is, a little orange spot, just near my finger. Tiny bit of coin, you mate. Right, I'll show you the other side because, like I say, it's a bit of a character because it's blind. Torn up on the rear fin. Funny take on the alarm. Thinking about putting the beam on, but I'm not setting it on there. That's good, yep. There we are. The eye. A blind one. It's quite recent, though, blind. Have it. Yeah. Hello. So I literally made a brew, which is one night cold. Nearly. And I get that one, but I had another one during the late night, yeah, before 12 o'clock sort of thing. And yeah, so wasn't worth picture or anything that. So literally got knocking in there. So that last fish there, what you've just seen, makes it now number 12. Water on, and just 2 runs, yeah, 2 runs lifted into him, and then felt the fish and it just bumped off. So I'm not fussed about them anyway because I felt them and obviously they're small. So yeah, but so technically 14 runs and 12 fish. I don't think that's too bad. Yeah, I can take that, definitely. I do. Right, well, as you can see, I'm virtually geared down. I've just got the bed and the backrest out. Not that needed, right, but I've got it out anyway. Took the bivvy and bits and pieces to the car, and I'm just fishing like this now. I can stay later if I wish to, but I don't think there's really any need. I've had a cracking session up to now. The rods are still out there, and there's like clouds of silt obviously from the spots as well, so obviously there's still activity over there. More people on, so there's more line pressure anyway. But I'm using I am tight, but I'm like semi-tight. I'm only tight to my flying back lead. That's all it is. Now I've got to keep it tight because if I don't, I'll end up with a big bow of line right down there in that bay. So I've got to keep it like that anyway. I was going to do some stalking, but because obviously other anglers have gone down the other end, I can't. So I'll not end up doing that. To be fair, it's a bit too windy for it anyway, really. Not going to see the baits on top of the water. The seagulls are going to be on top of it as well. So the stalking method, I'll probably knock that on the head unless I go to another lake to do that. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet, and then basically possibly make this the end of the video unless another fish comes in to the crate or whatever. Obviously if it's one worth showing. So we're on 12 at the minute. I can't moan at that, I'm happy with that. So, but the rods are still there anyway, so there's always still a chance, but I've not seen anyone else's rods stalking yet. And I don't know, just even though I can see the patches and see dark shades and that lot under, well, above my rods and that over there, I just don't know. I ain't got a feeling for it today, if you know what I mean. I feel like it's just gonna be like sitting there sort of thing. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I've really enjoyed it. Hauling out like bloody crazy. Not many places where you can go where you can do that, unless you're on like a float rod or a pole or something. So yeah, I've enjoyed the session. The seagulls are right over it, so there's obviously must be a load of fry there as well. We've just literally gear down, obviously took the rest in the car, and away with myself sort of thing. So unless another fish comes on bank, well, like I say, keep it short, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.